Hi guys. That's a story I want to tell you guys. This story is something that it's just from my grandmother. My grandmother.
Mother.
Yes. When I was little, then there was one day my mother sent me to my grandmother, and he said we should go there. So on Sundays, my grandmother liked to go church on Sundays, and on Sundays, if you don't go to that church on Sunday, you will not eat any food. There will be no food for you. So either you obey, you eat, or you disobey, there's no food for you. So my grandmother, on Sundays, he prepared everyone should go to church. I refused to go. I went to hide somewhere. I tell my grandmother I'll be going to church because they have children church, and they have where the children stays, and they have where the elder stays. So my mother left with my nephews and my cousins. All of us were at our grandmother's house. We just came back. My grandmother went to church. There was a house in the house. That house has the rooms, but there's a roof where my grandmother was staying. He said the roof, rats always disturb him at the roof. You don't know how rats enter the roof. So they removed part of his side, the part of his room. They removed the what do they call it, the roof. And again, so when we come, he locked the door through the window or through the other room, so we can enter the roof and just jump into our grandmother's kitchen. We eat all the food that he said we will not eat, because he know how to prepare this native soup. We eat the soup and other things. We enjoy her soup and everything, and we just jump up. Then when she come back from church, she said, "Did you go to church?" I said, "Yes, that we went to church." He said, "Okay, no problem." Who gets to my kitchen and eat my food, all the soup I prepare, because the soup is so delicious. All the soup I prepared, I will say we don't know. He said, you kids are kidding me, right? Are kidding me, right? But there was a day we did not do it. So someone did it. Someone did it. We did not do that, but someone did that. And he called his friend, because she has a one woman. The woman is her best friend. The woman said someone always come to steal from her too. Four of us, we started looking at ourselves. We said, but it's not also. All we know that we confess to our grandmother. We always did it once. The day we did not eat in the morning. Because we know that church did not they go to church very late and they come back very late. And that was the only day we did that. We did not do it again. So he told the woman said they have an idea, that he suspects one man. One guy he has no job. He always jump into people's kitchen just to take their soup, everything, all the food in the kitchen. He just took it. My grandmother said, "Yes, these are not my grandchildren, because my grandchildren, they come to eat and scatter everywhere and leave the plate, and that's how we do. But this one, they carry the pots, carry everything at the village there." So one day, my grandmother is a very mean woman, and with the friend, they went and prepared a soup with a frog. This frog is so, there's a lot of, if you eat the frog, you can die. A lot of diseases are inside the frog. When they prepare soup finish, someone bring the frog, just clean the frog for them. They mix it at the pot. Our grandmother warned us not to go to that pot and eat that, because anybody that eats it it will start scratches on his body. That he put it for the person that always come to steal, as an old woman. The guy came and we watched the guy. The guy came, we are watching the guy. The guy jumped inside and carried the pot of the soup. And when I eat, after eating, it does not even reach almost 3 hours. He started running, coming, calling our grandmother. Grandmother, all his bodies were balls, everything. Kind of begging our grandmother. She's the one. My grandmother, are you the one stealing my soup? Every day I prepare soup, I keep in the kitchen. So you are the one coming to take my soup. All of us were watching our grandma. Said, grandmother, you have the heart to prepare a soup with a frog. And this person, he said, because somebody come to stay, and he warned all of us not to go to his kitchen. The guy was begging, crying. And we see that the guy, grandmother, why did you do this now? So you have to carry the guy and go to hospital. Our grandmother said no. When I prepare my food as an old woman, this young boy will come and steal carry the pot. Not even keep the pot, but carry the pot and just go. So this time around, he's not going to forgive the boy. So the boy pleaded. And my grandmother know the medicine. Somebody told him the medicine, the native the African medicine. So that medicine is just a leaves that he can give him to drink. It will just kill the germ and the disease. It was terrible. You dare not steal from my grandmother. My grandmother is a woman that, as old as she is, she's so intelligent. If you take anything from her, don't even steal his, because you will not know where he had his money. He kept his money somewhere that you will not even see. That woman is a very nice woman, but I troubled her so much. I troubled that woman so much. Honestly, it's so lovely woman, and I'm so happy to call her my grandmother. But but I was so young then. After a long while, she died. But I was so young still then. But I know that I will never forget that woman. A nice woman. But it's troublesome. It can. Don't ever tamper with anything his food, though, because you know how to prepare food and give everybody. But if you want to come and steal his food or do one thing or the other at his back, you know what to do. Because he has another old woman, his neighbor, who always tell him what to do. So when he prepared that poison, he would warn everybody, tell everybody there are thieves coming to my house. You people should not eat it. And everybody knows that we are not going to eat it. So it's just on vacation we come in. We are not going to eat. Everybody will stay away from grandmother's kitchen. At times he will lie so that all of us will not go close to his kitchen. And during that time, that young boy who has no job, always come to steal, carry the pot of the food, the soup, and the whatever, and the garri and whatever that my grandmother put here. And so my grandmother said this time he's going to, and he really caught that guy was caught. He was caught. It's just a story of my grandmother. It's just a story of my grandmother, honestly. But we learned a lot of things from her. She's the kind of person that will make you understand the world. If you don't struggle, if you don't work, you can't eat. So what I'm trying to say is that it makes us to understand you have to work. If you don't work, there's no way you can eat. And there's no way, because we are too small. It makes us to understand with her old age, she still work and she still provide. But all her children bring, my mother and other people, they brought everything food for her. But there was time she would stop them. She still go to farm. She do a lot of things, a little things she could be able to do just to take care of herself. My mother, they will bring money, they will bring everything, they will keep it there, but the one she worked out, that's what she enjoyed more than any other thing. That's why it's good. When children are going, when they tell you have to work hard, and make sure that when you grow up, you attach yourself in one thing or the other, so that you can be somebody. So why I said this story is that these are the things that we did to our grandmother, and they want us to be somebody. That's why he said, go and do something, and when you grow up, work and never forget it. Keep yourself busy. Don't take what does not belong to you. Make sure that you work very, very hard. That's why you see us. We are strangers in this country, but we work very, very hard just to make our end, just to make sure we are comfortable where I'm living. I don't lack nothing. So it's from my grandmother I learned that I have to work hard. So guys, thank you guys. Next time, share and subscribe.